Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, My Infinites. Sorry I have been gone. I've been dealing with some personal ish, but let's get right into this makeup look that I've done. It's an easy beat soft peach type of look. So I've already done one eye and my brows as usual, which I will do an updated video on soon. And for this look, I am using my Jaclyn Hill palette, and this palette from an indie makeup company called Blush Tribe. It's one of their limited edition palettes, so you're not going to be able to get that palette, but maybe you can find something similar. So the first color that I'm using is Silk Cream in the Jaclyn Hill palette, the original one, and using that as my first transition base color type of ish. Not that you can really see it, but anywho. So now I'm going, that's the Blush Tribe palette that I was telling you about. And I was going into that burnt orangey brown type of color situation. And that is going to be my second transition color. And you'll probably hear me cough and stuff. I'm sick from trick-or-treating with my kids as usual. So I am taking my fluffy brush to blend those colors together, and I'm taking that pink coral shade and putting it also in my crease, which you really won't be able to see when I cut my crease. So it was like, what the fuck? But I was just winging it because I knew it was like almost time for me to go and I wanted to look cute. So now I'm taking that same brush again to blend all those colors together, and I'm using circle motions. And yeah, I'm dancing, but I have no music on, so I don't know what I was dancing to. But anyway, now I am about to cut my crease, and I'm using a Colourpop concealer. Don't know which color it is, but it's one of their light ones, I think, but it'll be listed down below. I'm taking my favorite brush to cut my crease with to cut my crease. So, and it looks kind of wonky, but trust me, I will fix it up. It has been a while since I've done makeup, so it's kind of like I gotta get back in the hang of it. So yeah. Excuse me. I'm just making sure they're even, which one will always look kind of weird, being as though I have one eye that has a bigger or fatter hood than the other. So trying to make it look even will kind of make it look weird. So now I'm going back into my JH palette. I'm taking that rosy gold type color and using my finger to apply it, because I found that using my fingers to apply shimmery shades like this does better than using a brush, and you get less fallout. So I'm applying that directly in the middle of my eyelid. And I'm patting it on, making sure it sticks. and applying some more. Next, I'm taking that deep burgundy color. I think it's called cranapple. And I'm taking it to apply to the outer third of my eye. Make sure to blend it with that shimmery pink color. Using my finger again. And yes, I felt like I was really dying here. Like, I could not stop coughing worth shit. So now I'm going back into my blush palette, blush Tribe palette, and taking that, I think it was like a purpley brown color, and taking that with my Morphe brush and applying that on the outermost corner of my eye, blending it with that cranapple color into my crease. Now I'm taking that shimmery champagne silvery color. It's like a really weird color, but it's really pretty. And I'm using that also on my pinky and applying that on the innermost third of my eye. And make sure to blend it. Blend, blend, blend. Now I'm taking another Morphe brush and excuse me, I'm taking that rusty brown red color in a JH palette and applying that to my crease to define it but not have it look so harsh. And still coughing up a storm. Taking a flat definer brush from Luxie, and I'm taking, I think it's that purpley type shade, and I'm using that to define the crease even more, just a smidge. Now I'm taking my favorite liner. It's the Wet n Wild. It's their felt marker type liner, and I feel like I can do my wing liner better with those type of liners rather than a regular brush style liner or the thick felt tip liners. I like a marker style to initially outline it, my liner, and then sometimes I go back and use a different type of liner to fill it in, because this type of liner, I do find that it is hard to do a liner over shimmery shades. It kind of like fades, so it's not as opaque. And I'm sorry for all the traffic, you guys. There's lots of cars coming through my streets, and I can hear it all, so I'm so sorry. So now I'm taking my concealer to clean up my liner, because it has been a while, so I kind of made this one kind of too curvy and thick, I guess. So now I'm just finishing outlining the my liner and the connector part. And I'm taking my other Wet n Wild liner. This one is the H2O felt tip liner, because this one is more opaque, and fill it in. And yeah, I did do a oopsie, but I will show you what I do to fix it in later in the video. So I'm just filling it in. Can't believe I did that. Either coughed or sneezed or blinked or something while I was doing eyeliner, which was kind of stupid, but you know, shit happens. So now I'm taking two primers that I love to use together. Today I double primed. Normally I do like 3, and I learned that from Savannah Silver, who I watch religiously on YouTube. So I'm just taking 2 today, and I'm doing that over my nose and cheek area, and where my mouth is, like, just in case I crease from laughing or smiling or whatever, I don't end up looking like the Joker or whatever. So I'm just smoothing that on. Make sure to get it on there nice and good. Now I'm taking, I think it's my orange color corrector, and I'm color correcting, because as you can see, I have dark circles, which is hereditary or whatever. I have post-acne marks, which sucks. I'm trying to work on getting rid of those, because I would really like to go back to when I didn't have to use foundation or concealer. So yeah, I'm just doing that to color correct, and I'm using this little concealer brush to pat it in. Remember, correctors do not have to camouflage or blend into your skin tone. It kind of sits on top to conceal whatever you're trying to conceal underneath your concealer and or foundation. So I'm just doing that to smooth it out, basically. So patting motions it is. Getting up under my eye, my mouth area, you know. Now I'm using a concealer to go over the orange concealer. So basically this is kind of like my foundation, but not foundation. This is like when I don't want to use foundation and use all that stuff on my face, because I want my skin to breathe. So I just use that to cover up my trouble areas and to conceal those. Sorry for that. I'm an idiot. I want to blow that horn as I'm recording. So I'm using a e.l.f. concealer brush to blend that concealer, that skin tone concealer, into my skin and color corrector. And as you can see, my youngest is all up in my business, trying to be all up in the camera, knowing that I am filming, nosy as hell. And excuse me for my voice, it sounds like shit, but I am still sick. And you know, when you cough a lot, your throat gets irritated, so your voice starts to go out. So yeah, I'm sorry, I sound like a 50-year-old man right now that's been smoking. Excuse me. So now I'm taking my highlighter concealer. This is from Colourpop as well. I think it's the medium 36. I'm using that to highlight up under my eyes, my nose, cupid's bow, chin, forehead. You know the deal. Excuse me. And I'm using this, it's a precision foundation brush from Luxie. This is my first time actually using it to blend out my concealer or anything, and I like it. I find that I like using brushes better than sponges, actually. Because I had started using brushes to do my foundation, and it does like a more coverage, full coverage job, like what I want and normally need, rather than sponges, because you know sponges soaks up some of the product back off your face. So I find that I think I like using brushes better. So I didn't want to go super bright with my highlighted areas today. I kind of wanted to keep it more natural-ish, but more, you know, flawless and fine-tuned and shit. So now I'm going into my LA Colors I Love contour palette, and I'm thinking that lightish brown. I'm not taking like a yellow today because, again, I didn't want it to be too bright today. I want to be more naturalish, and I'm using that same brush to set my highlighted areas. Your daughter is like doing way too much. Excuse me for all the coughing. Now I'm taking my MAC Skin Finish powder in dark and setting the rest of my face. And for some reason I felt like my brush wasn't picking up no powder or something. I don't know. Maybe it was just me. I don't know. And then I decided to use like a powder puff. I know I normally do use a powder puff sometimes just to set my face. It's all about what I feel like using that particular day or a particular tutorial. And I set the rest of my face with the same powder, and then I take my powder brush to buff it in, you know, all that jazz. So then my oldest comes in and decides she wants to be all up in the mix, all up in my camera. And now I'm taking a different MAC Skin Finish powder. I think it's Dark Deepest, and I'm using that to bronze. I don't necessarily contour, I bronze my face. I don't really like how contouring looks on my face, if that makes sense. Or I don't like a strong contour, shall I say. So now I'm taking this little small brush. It's an eyeshadow brush, but I'm using it to contour my nose. And then it looked like it had like black or some residue on it. So to me, it seemed like my contour was looking funny. I don't know. Maybe it was just me. I don't know. But I used that to buff it out. But, yeah. I'm looking like, what the hell is going on with my nose? So, yeah. Now, I spray my face with this Mario Badescu to get rid of that powdery type look, you know, for all it to melt into my skin. And I'm taking a precision brush to take that pink shimmery shade and go over that spot that I had messed up at. And look at her waving and doing, just being the most. Like, now I am back. And I put on my lashes, which will be down in the description. Slicked my hair back, swoop those edges, you know how we do. Me trying to look cute and change my clothes and my earrings, you know. Then I put on my blush, which is like this pretty orangey, corally, shimmery type of blush, which I find suits my skin tone beautifully. Now I'm taking this Timeless Quad highlighting palette. I'm taking like the rose gold one and highlighting my face. My nose, you know, Cupid's bow. Chin over my eyebrows, you know. Now I'm taking just a regular brown lip liner to line my lips. And I'm sorry that I am so out of frame in some of these parts, but I promise I'll get back to the swing of things. Sometimes I'll just be so focused on what I'm doing, I forgot that I'm filming for you guys. Now I'm trying to decide which pink I want, that deep mauve, rosy pink, or this baby pink. So I went with the baby pink because I also wanted a gloss to go on top that would kind of like match it. And this is by Black Radiance, their lip creams. I love their liquid lipsticks. They're so comfortable and affordable. I think they're like $3.99 for each one, if not less than that, more or less. It's around $3. And now I'm taking this lip gloss. It's from Wet n Wild. I love Wet n Wild products. I have not tried that foundation as of yet, but I will. And this is from their Zodiac collection. This one is Sagittarius, I believe. I'm not a Sag. My sister is. I'm an Aries. They were all out of the Aries one. That's the one I want. But I put that on top and do some final touch-ups, you know, blending. But yeah, this is the final look, you guys. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and comment. Let me know your thoughts, what you want to see. And yeah, so sorry for all the hiccups. So see you next time, guys. Love ya. Bye.